So in this video, I'll be talking how to create a database file and how to access it, and also how to update data from an entry box. So firstly, we need to create a database file. For that, just open your file explorer and just create a file ending with the .db extension. And also here, we need to also note the reference part to your file here. And that will be very important later on. Now, if you don't have the SQLite executable, now just go to this link, which I'll put it in the description, and then you will be greeted with this page over there. According to your operating system, the steps I'll be telling will be almost the same. If you're on Windows, just scroll down, and then according to the CPU architecture, you need to use the zip file to download. For me, it's this one, and then after you download it, just extract it. In that extractor folder, there'll be 4 files over there. And now you need to get this SQLite.exe file, and then just copy it to where your database file is, right? Okay. Now in the same folder here, just open your command line. Just open the database file using SQLite. So just do like this, and then in there now we'll just create a sample database. So let's create a table of users there, and then let's just insert one user. Yeah, it works. So now we are going to go to our project there, right? And now we have to install the package. So just go to your sidebar, and then on your project name, right click there, right? And then you'll get this contact over there. Just click the manage tag packages, and then just search for the Microsoft.data.SQLite like this. Yep. And then just click install. Right. And now in your view model file, we just create a bindable variable called username. Also, you have to import some audios, right? Okay, now we're going to create a new method called get username from database. We'll just do some basic error handling. Okay, now in the try block, we are going to first do the select query thing, and then we have to create a new connection. And now this is where our reference part comes into play, right? And then just after that, just open the connection and then create a new command using the query and the connection, and then just open the reader and then convert the result to a string and put it in the username variable. And also don't forget to use the capitalized variable, and also you can close the connection here. And now this is how the view model page is. Now in your pages code, we need to call the get username from database function. For that, like, we need to do something like similar to the on mount, like if we used SQLite. Below the main page, just override the function on appearing. I forgot some small changes here. Only we need to make the function public because we want to call from our pages code. Yeah. Now in our page, we need to just do some basic frontend and also just bind it our username to the text there. Yeah, and now it works. Now you're gonna implement the update the functionality, right? Okay, so now you're back in the view model. Now we're gonna create a new bindable variable called new name, right? And then also you're gonna create a new function called get username from database. And then in the try block, we're gonna do the similar thing, but then here now we have to add the value, add name with the new name bindable variable, right? And then just query the database, yeah. And then also we have to refresh the username because we are updating it, right? Okay. Yeah, and now this is the complete code, yeah, for your reference. And now we had to also update the page there. Just bind the entries text to the new name variable, and also don't forget to create the command binding to the update username from database command. Now for the display an entire table, there's no standard way for creating tables as far as I know. So we're going to be using the grid thing again. So now we need to insert some more records into our table, right? Yes, so let's just insert move. Yeah. Okay, now in our view model file again, we're going to create a new class or no, model, and then let's call it user. In there we'll have ID, name, and email. You can create a model from the schema of your database. Like we have to do this manually here because you're not using an ORM, right? Okay. Also, let's create a new method called get our username from database here. And now we're going to explicitly get these three columns from the table, the ID, name, and email columns. Again, let's just do some error handling here. I know this is all similar to what we had done before. Now, on every row, we are iterating, we're going to open it. And also in our base code, we're going to need to call that function also. Okay. Now, let's just create a grid using the data template. And now everything works perfectly. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching.